some girl action just might do her a little good too. Okay, don't knock it. She don't need to knock it. And yeah, it's your girl Ash, and of course we're back here for this recap of Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion, episode 5. Home is where the family is, and I guess we might as well make family, make house, make cool, because this episode was basically about making up, apologizing, healing, all that or whatever little goody stuff. So, not even to waste time, let's go ahead and get into it. We fresh off Jonathan saying that he was gonna leave, so of course we know Sin was gonna follow him if he left or whatever, whatnot. But Mimi gets word that he wants to leave, so she wanna, pull up, have a little conversation or whatever, whatnot, to try to basically get him to stay. And I completely get, where he's coming from. He feels like, you know, nobody, basically like he's misunderstood, and then his words are being misconstrued for basically what he don't even mean. And that's cool. All right, I got that. But at the same time, what? Like, man up. You got this. Pull through. I don't like, but I get it. He's feeling like he's being called racist, and so many offensive words against him. To what he's not that. But at the same time, it's like sometimes conversations just have to be had more than once in order for them to get, in order for points to be gotten across, in order for, things to really be gotten out clearly. And that one, him just trying to bow out after that one conversation was kind of like, nah, like, you could stick around like for this a little bit more. Especially after it was, seen that basically like he has friends, he has support. Why you letting, you know, what, two people, a situation with just two people? Because who has a problem with him? Who has a problem with Jonathan but Erica Mena right now and Zell? You're really letting these two people dictate this whole trip for you. And I ain't gonna lie, I was just completely feeling some type of way about that. And I felt like the fact that he was just trying to run so quick when he has people, his friends there. So speaking of basically of which, they all, go, at brunch. What is that? The Creep Squad, Mimi, Jonathan, Sin, and Booby, or whatever, or whatnot. So, which is like basically the people who he feels like, are his people, are his friends, or whatever, whatnot. So, Sin is yet again explaining what happened, and basically like Cisco is, y'all already know. I'm over Cisco. He need to just, I'm over him. This whole thing, and like I said, Booby did not know anything about him, their past situations. Like, don't try to make a thing, and that's what I feel like Cisco is low key just trying to do. Like, he trying to puff up, like whatever, whatever. And again, he was lit. That's right. Of course, he was lit. He was drunk. So of course he popping yah. But even like in his interviews, like, what you talking about? Was he trying to say he lit and pop? He was popping mad like he basically Booby stepping on his toes. Booby ain't nowhere even on your toes, cause Sin don't want you. Sin don't want him. Sin don't want him. Always everybody has an event, and everybody has a day where they do an event. And today is Jamaica Day with Safari, so that's cool. That's lit. I was hyped for that to see what Safari had for us, and so it was interesting to see because y'all know I've so much been on Safari's side, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. Like when I seen that the preview for the next episode, bruh, I'm over here taking your side, trying to root for you, and basically you making me look stupid, and I don't even appreciate it. So, what happened? Yes, him and Jewels, they are they in the gym together, whatever, cut, talking. And, he's talking like I'm like, okay, cool. Like he's trying to get it right. Talking to he's talking to, other married guys. I feel like he's doing the right things to get back on track with his marriage. So I'm like, of course, I'm on his side. And maybe it's just that, you know, I love and just, you know, I I like them together. I want them to work out, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. I love Erica, but sometimes I gotta remember that we got a love hate relationship because this episode, she irked my nerves. She hit them nerves, and it's like, come on, we need to grow up here. We need to, get this together or whatever, whatnot. So, like I said, I feel like Safari is trying to do the right thing on the right track. Maybe it's something that's just like still getting him hung up, whatever. But like, I don't know. It didn't maybe the Libra in me, of course, is gonna try to see both sides. Is gonna like try to, but it's like at the same time, like bro, like this is like red handed for what's gonna happen like next episode. Like, it's like every time I try to have somebody back, I can't have nobody back because they make a fool of themselves. So speaking of that, let's get on down to the nitty gritty, the main thing of this conversation of what they talked about at the gym, which was this whole double standard, as he, necessarily tried to call it, of, you know, basically Amina and Erica kissed. Well, were kissing. I'm about to say, let's not even say they kissed because they were kissing. That was a full on tongue, lips, saliva, all that. So they was kissing, and basically he initiated. He basically told her to invite Amina up to their room or whatever, whatnot, and whatever happens. And of course, in just said typical female fashion style. What does he, she kind of was like, what, like, she had a reaction to it or whatever, whatnot. But he felt like, was he wrong for even having that impression, for, feeling like, if you can do it, I can do it, in which, here's what I can say. I see why we as women, no, it's just mutually wrong because, like, after, yeah, and probably I'm biased right now because of this whole Zayn. I've got to stay off of Facebook. This whole Zayn story that had came out, the way she did her husband was just wrong. Like, just no. So anyway, a man very well, I think, has the right to feel some type of way because, I mean, obviously, you don't want him kissing on another man. And then as well, um, of course, if you're in a heterosexual relationship, of course, because they're different, rules, they're different, stuff going on out here. So we know we're gonna keep that clear. But you really can't expect him to. That's how men think. That's how they go. And if it's okay for you, then it should be okay for me. Like but at the same time, in a way, he would. I would expect the same. If he would say things and what she feels like things are double standard, like you got to meet each other halfway. You got to come in some form of compromise, and that really, like, I'm pretty sure, like, just stirred up, like, just conversation about that whole situation. So was I think he wrong for asking her? No. Like, if I was doing that, yeah, I'm not gonna I can't sit here and be like, and this is, and yes, you always can say what you will do, what you won't do, whatever, whatnot. But um, respectfully, in the present, I'm saying I can't expect my man to be like, well, just to roll with it, and to basically have a reaction to what had just happened, and then be like, okay, well, what's that about? Is that what we about to do? Like, we about to get into that? So is you right? Like, come on, and you can't like get offended, and women do, and I feel like men have. I feel like men give us the answers sometimes. A lot of times to make things clear, and I mean, heck, what was that? Yo Gotti even mentioned it, and everybody like, what do you mean? Like, you shouldn't have gave me the wrong picture. Like, come on, like, just saying. So Ain't even gonna stand on that too long. So Jamaica Day. So not even that. So Sin and them decide, Jonathan and Sin do end up deciding to just, stay. They weren't on the bus, on the party bus to, go to the beach for Jamaica Day. So that was that. They had like a self care, zen, their little whatever. Just got the bad energy, got the bad juju out the room and out of their energy, out of their moods, and just you know they stayed or whatever. And Jonathan was like, at the end of the day, I did invite Stevie. Stevie hasn't came in yet, and whatever little whatever type of excuses, and him not letting the other people dictate him leaving or not, whatever. He stands. So who we getting to? Who we on? Who we on, y'all? Oh yeah. So basically, oh yeah, we on the party bus. So on the party bus, um, oh y'all, that's probably my refrigerator if you heard it. On this deep freezer, one of the two, probably this deep freezer. But anywho, so what happened? What was I about to say? Yes. So Erica apologizes to Kimbella after all, after all this time and the years of, that has passed for that little drama, how she carried it, they growing up as women, their moms of daughters, all that type of, the goo ha ha rah rah type of thing or whatnot. So, alright, that was cool. Like, what more? Can you expect? Like, Erica pick and choose like what she, you know. I don't know. I can't really say that I've been in a situation where, or I've been in with somebody where I really can't come back and be cordial or just be like, I don't have to act a fool around you. Like it just be that. Like I don't have to do anything to try to get attention off you. I don't have to do anything to like make things about me. Like I don't like just I don't need to do that. We don't need to do all that over here. So the fact that yeah, I feel like yeah, some when that needs to happen, if somebody's presence can really just stir you like that, like something's going on inside, and you need to get that worked out. However, how you feel about it. So she apologized to Kim Bella. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go get to Jamaica Day. Let's get to this beach because I was excited. Like Safari taught us about, the Jamaican flag. And there was another flag he taught it. He educated us on. And what was that? Right. He talked about, kite and kite day and how they, fly up the eagles or the birds or whatnot of the kites on Easter, which I thought was like, I was like, that's kind of like lit. I liked it. I was feeling, the meaning behind that. And like, their leaders like Marcus Garvey and like Bob Marley, they were our, Martin Luther Kings here, in America and, here. And it was it was a nice little event that Safari put on. Of course, we know Safari, performed, and I appreciate it. Like, I mostly enjoyed Safari and Yo Yo's events thus far. That was like I love like just the little educational pieces that they decide to like throw in it because I love when like just on random I can just learn something like so I ain't gonna lie because I love my little raunchy so my Erica Jank from that by far like that's coming second because Safari and Yo Yo like they're tied so for first but like give me a little something where I can just I learned something new today and I might not exactly been necessarily trying to learn something. That's what I mean. Just kind of like maybe random facts, not always like random facts because I'm not like let me go learn a random fact today. But rambling, let's go on. But not rich Jamaican and don't know any history like what if I was to ever find out like I would like had some type of like that and some other type of nationality. Well, I don't want to call her nationality. Did I say that right? Oh my God, I probably said that wrong. Oh my goodness gracious. Ugh. Basically, if I was something else besides black, I probably look into it. I was, except if I had some white in my family like that. That's it's not. I don't think there's nothing I need to look into right there. So yeah, um, yeah. Like no offense or anything, but like pretty much know about black, pretty much know about white. What more else is there to learn? Um, but but yeah, y'all. So it was about time that somebody pulled Cisco by his curtail. Like, sir, whoa, sir. Whoa, sir. Curtail. I think I said that right the first time. Whatever. So, not. I ain't gonna lie. You knock my drink out of my hand, I'm gonna be pissed. I don't care how wrong I am. Yeah, I'm gonna be pissed. And we might have to square up. Okay? Alright. Anywho. So, he knocked the drink out of his hand and checked him like, but sir, when you're not remembering like even what you did, and like you need to chill, you need to sit down somewhere. And I ain't even gonna stay on Cisco because I'm sick of him, and I ain't gonna waste no more time on him. Y'all already know how I feel about him at this point. So Jamaica Day was a good time. So Jamaica Day was a good time. We gets back, and our boy Stevie J is in the building. He has showed up. The good guy is here, blessed us with his presence, okay? And how crazy that I was just saying, because like I said, y'all, like, I follow celebrities, but I don't return no post notifications. Um, yeah, like, y'all know, if you know Instagram, I could really admit it's just a little bit differently. So the blogs that I do catch, hey, I catch it when I catch it. I ain't got the shade room notifications on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't just out here just, when I'm, doing random stuff, is I'm not searching for the gossip on celebrities. Like, I catch what I catch, on, either on Twitter or, through somebody else, or yeah, like this through TV. So, anywho, with that being said, I was just saying that I wonder if Stevie J and Faith Evans, how they're doing. And apparently, at that time at least, they were going through a divorce, which he filed, of course, because well, they might have asked him on the interview. So I ain't gonna say that he wanted to make it clear, because y'all know how Stevie J is. Like when I see Stevie J, I see the same old Stevie J. It was nothing that made me be like, and even like him apologizing to Mimi did that seem? It just seemed awkward. It didn't seem real. And even me feeling like the same, that I feel like Stevie J is the same Stevie J. Like I feel like Mimi confirmed that with me when she was just talking about that she needs him to be consistent and basically back up his words. So no sympathy here. He might have filed for divorce, but do you think I feel like it's like you shouldn't speak on people's relationship because you just really don't know. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, Stevie, you're the problem. You're the problem, sir. You're the problem, sir. But y'all talk to me. Like, let me know. Come on, talk to me in these comments. Let me know what you thought. Like, let me know your thoughts on what they talking about. Like, Shakana. Oh my Shakana. First off, all right. So she all up in everybody's tea. And is it wrong for me to say that I low key agree with Brooke? Maybe not even low key, probably high key. Yeah, she need to be laid down real nice, so that she just gonna be blind child to what everybody else got going on. And you know what? Some girl action just might do her a little good too. Okay, don't knock it. She don't need to knock it, and yeah, like Don't be scared to talk about something. You need to get rid of that evil spirit. No, child, it's not evil. It's not evil. Relax and just open your eyes up a little bit. Like you need something to get them juices flowing because boo boo. Boo boo. But nonetheless, she hosts a bonfire about forgiveness and healing. And come on, she goes ahead and shoots her fires. You know, she gets her apologies out of the way to Freddy Krueger, aka Peter, which you know they exchanged apologies or whatever, and actually called him Peter. But you know, I get it. She definitely didn't respect, you know, what he did. She felt like that was some Freddy Krueger shit. When I say I was just weak on this whole Freddy Krueger situation, like, she's crazy. Shekinah's crazy, right? So she cleared that up. And um, who else? She apologized to Safari, you know, whatnot, cleared that up with him, and as well as apologized to Cisco. Mainly, you know, more for, you know, thoughts or whatever, whatnot, but as well because, you know, what he did, you know, as far as sin was concerned, was messed up, which Shorty denies. He denies it. Talk about some, that's not what happened. Well, please explain what happened. Please explain to us, the world, or whatever, or whatnot, what happened. Because you claim you did, but you know, like let's do this, you know, together. So you and her can do this together, and we can be like, that's what we want to be like. We want to eat that popcorn and figure out what the thing is, because all this back and forwards, like I said, but I get it. You gotta defend your character. You gotta do your thing. I ain't even got nothing to say. I ain't even gonna knock it. I ain't even gonna even, you know, stay on that. So, and so Zell is Zenzel. Zenzel. Zell wants to be, you know, is going back to Zenzel, not Giselle. He, you know, he made up with Mimi. And give me some timelines on that, y'all. Like, what was that? Yeah, because I'm not. No, I'm not going. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I ain't about to go look that up. Help me. Give me some tea. Come on, y'all, my little gurus or whatever, whatnot. Like, so apparently, you know, he wanted to apologize to Mimi, and if nothing else, make that clear. You know, not clear up this stuff with Jonathan, but you know, whatever. You know, I feel like he need to grow up and just whatever, just stop judging, but whatever. So him and Mimi, you know, had a relationship, had a friendship. He was her stylist, and okay, they reconciled. You know, that was all right, cool. And the issue came in because when Sin apologizes, of course, right on time, here comes Erica, making it about her, causing it a darn scene, and just doing the most as this girl's just trying to give her apology. And I'm just, Erica, like, oh my gosh, just please, like, stop already. Like, just stop. So, you know, I feel like I got sin, whatever sin was even trying to go on, if it was gonna go on, she went on and just killed it because, you know, at this point the disrespect was, but the disrespect was real. The disrespect was there. Like it, yeah, yeah. What? I don't. At least, but you know, of course, Shakana, being Shakana, she did try to, you know, address that, try to get them to come to some type of resolution and some type of agree to just disagree. Can we just be cordial? Like, we ain't just got to do, well, you know, we can be cordial because it wasn't like they hadn't been in the same place at the same time, but it was more just like, can somebody just, Erica, just go get therapy too? Like, go get some therapy too. You need it, baby. Praying for that. I'm praying for that. I'm praying for that. But yeah, but I think I don't think there's nothing that's gonna come of that, unfortunately. Like I don't think nothing's gonna come of that, unfortunately. So might as well just stream my own wishes just away, 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 away. And so, nonetheless, They, she kind of gets them to write out, like manifestations, what they see for themselves for the future, on pieces of paper and or pieces of parchment, and um, and burn it or whatever or whatnot. And some people, really had some, of course, some positive. It's definitely something that would just be great. I think I want to say for like the new year, and like just really like I don't know. I'm just all for it. I love manifesting. I have my own like little, routine. So if you don't, by all means, look that up on YouTube because there's definitely a lot of people, that can help educate you on that manifestation. But the only thing I have to say about that is everybody don't know what they doing, they talking about. So, just select and choose wisely, okay? All right, but I'm just saying like some people just using this for clout and they just with the train and not really, about it. But nonetheless, but as well, my sister, you can always definitely, you know, uh, check her out. Definitely check out one of our videos. What I'll do is I will put that down there in the description box. So as well, you can, if you go to that video, you'll have access to her website and her services, which she have officially launched. She is a life coach or life transformation coach. Let me get that right. Look at me trying to give her a little plug at the end of this little video. Shout out to you, girl. So, yeah, y'all. So, like I said, I basically everything will gravitated to my attention, which is the fact that Safari making me look like a fool out here, trying to be on his side. So, check me out. I'm gonna be here next week as always. Um, yeah, I'm about to go finish my brew. Please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. All right.